I got this little desk off of Facebook Marketplace. Let's see what we can do with it. Okay, so I've tried a couple of different things on this top, but this is high pressure laminate and it is completely non-porous. So I got all of the shine off of it, went over it with mineral spirit, sanded it down. So I'm going to end up painting it. I was hoping to be able to get some sort of a whitewash on here, but that's not going to work. So I'm going to prime this whole thing. So I had sanded this piece and I was hoping that I could just prime it, but all of this is all bleed through. This white primer is turning brown. So I'm gonna have to put a coat of shellac on this. I'm gonna paint it a really dark color, so it probably won't really matter, but I still want to make sure that it doesn't discolor. So I painted these Dixie Belle Midnight Sky, and I absolutely love this. It looks black, although it does have blue tones in it. So my goal is to make all of the drawers look like denim. So I'm going to try a technique that I saw in someone else's video, and hopefully I do not destroy these because they look pretty good so far. I love the it was so smooth the way that it went on. So let's see, I want to go over these with a little bit of white on a chip brush. Probably should just try it on one first instead of, in case I mess it up. Okay, so this is the part I'm scared I'm gonna mess up. Let's see. I'm gonna mist this a little bit. And, you know. This one definitely has less paint on it. Let's try just a little bit more of that on here. You know, it's paint. And always repaint. So we'll see. Okay, so I put a little bit more on, and then I gave another light spray just to kind of give it a more rippled effect. Now let's see, that looks kind of cool. Okay, so I'm going to put the same thing on the two of the other drawers, and then we're going to start putting some colors on here. So I have pink and blue, And I was going to go out and get more chip brushes, and I did not. So I'm going to try using the same one. Alright, I'm going to start with some blue. That seems to me like the safer color. Let's see. I want to go very light. And then I'm going to go in the other direction too. Okay, so these are kind of cool looking. And now I'm coming in with a much darker blue, since the goal is to have these look like denim. It looks so dark when it goes on, and then as it dries, it really lightens up. Not that the color lightens up, but it's not as solid. So I'm going to try and mute down some of these lines. And maybe a little more. Well, I'm going to let that dry and see how I like that, or if I want to do any additional touch-ups. So here, let's see. Okay, so that's after I've kind of muted it down. And this is before I muted it down. Okay. It's going to need 2 coats, but we'll get this first one on. This dries so nice and smooth and silky. So I do have to kind of watch out as I'm brushing. The problems that I have with my hands will make it very hard. It's one of the reasons I use kind of this small brush, but it has a bigger handle, so that makes it a little bit easier for me. But my right hand is really the one that I have the most issues with. So I did a video that kind of explained everything that I deal with and my RA and all of that, and how all of this came about. So you can kind of watch that and get the whole story. So I want to get a flat finish on this, and I don't have flat I started doing a clear matte finish on this because I like the texture, so it feels like denim. But I noticed that all along the edges I am having bleed through. Now I did put shellac on it before, but I'm still having bleed through, so I am going to use Dixie Belle Boss, and I know that that works really well, so I'm going to have to sand back this a little bit, and I'm sure that this is a blessing in disguise, because while I really love the way these look, maybe there's a little too much pink showing. So, giving this a top coat using my Min Wax. Now I'm going to do the top of this desk in Dixie Belle's Gator Hide because it had that hard top and it'll get a lot of use, and that gator hide will be perfect for it. So I did not tint this even though it's on a dark color. So I'm hoping I don't get the white streaks in it, the cloudiness. I don't think that I will. This tends to dry pretty nicely, but that is a possibility. I've had lots of times where I get those little drips everywhere because, I don't know, I guess I don't pay attention enough. And then I have to deal with fixing my mistake. Okay, so I'm doing the top of this with Gator Hide. So I'm going to be applying it with a sponge. I've dampened it. And then this is Gator Hide. This stuff dries so nice and hard, so if you have a surface that needs a lot of protection, this works really well. I've put it on a plate so that I am not contaminating my whole bowl there. And I'm just going to hopefully do this right. So I'm just going to dip this in. And then I'm going to start from the middle and go out towards the edges. I used this once before and I did it completely wrong. I probably could use more water on this. And I had it way too thick. And it all kind of pulled together. And formed like these half-inch bubbles, and then I couldn't even sand them off. So this goes on really nice. I'm trying to get all the way from one edge to the other. Brush it off on the side. Probably going to do 3 coats of this on here just to make sure I got, because I am putting it on really thin, and make sure I don't have any extra edge stuff. Okay, I'm going to come back and do 2 more coats, then we'll be done with us.